What's up, YouTube? Coming back with another video. Yes, and today I want to talk about this guy, these two people named nintondo316 and wiilover07. Um, these two guys, they are Nintendo fanboys. You could, of course, talk the shit out of Sony. I mean, and Microsoft. Like they really hate them. Like they really hate Sony and Microsoft. Um, I don't understand why do you have to like hate them. I mean, why they I don't understand. Like, what did Sony and Microsoft ever done to you guys? Did they maim you? Did they rape you? Did they force you to buy Sony and Microsoft products? I mean, why do you hate these? I mean, I don't understand it. You guys sound like a bunch of kids just talking about all this crap about Sony. Mostly Sony. Sony. You talk about Sony. Like Sony, you saying that they don't have game. They don't have the great games like Nintendo does. Wrong. You have Resistance, which is a good game. You have Killzone, which is a good game. You have Little Big Planet, which I'm not a fan of that game, but it's a good game. It's a good game. You have games like that. You have games like Uncharted, and you still have Gran Turismo and God of War around, and Twisted Metal's coming out. So there's great titles for the PlayStation 3. Nintendo, I'm not gonna discredit them. They have great titles as well. They have the Zeldas and the Mario's, and with the Mario Galaxies, 1 and 2. Zelda has the Twilight Princess, and they have and their Skyward Sword, which is looking good. All these games that's coming out for Nintendo, they're looking good. I like the lineup for Nintendo this year as well. Last year was more solid, though, I'll tell you that. But this year, it's looking good as well. But why do you hate Sony and Microsoft? I don't understand. You know, first off, why do you understand that hate is a sin if you really think about it? Why do you hate something that I can understand if somebody tortured you, somebody maimed you, somebody raped you? Yes, there's reasons to hate that person, but you hate something that never done anything to you. I don't understand. It's more like you should dislike them. I mean, if you don't like this product, that's fine. But don't hate them. If you think about that's what they really changed the games forever. Like the industry has changed because of Sony. Now you're sitting here talking shit about your recent video about the new IPs and where's the old IPs. Like I said, man, Gran Turismo and God of War and Killzone. Those games, those are old IPs, man. Those are old IPs. And then we got Twisted Metal coming up, right? Sly Cooper. I don't know. I mean, no, not Sly Cooper because there's some game that's coming out for Sly Cooper for PS3. But Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank started on PlayStation 2. That's an old IP. You guys are bitching that Nintendo, always brings the old IP. Yeah, because come on, they always want to. Remember these games, Mario, Zelda, and Metroid, Star Fox. These games are memorable games. These are classics. These games will always be talked about, and it will always be made because it's that classic and it's iconic. Sony could do those things. They don't want to yet, but they could. They could probably wait and see until the right time to bring out that game. And I see what they do. Why are they doing? Why are they doing that? Um, you're just bitching about. Basically, most of your videos, you're defending Nintendo, saying that like you said, Sony are not gonna make. They're not gonna do any more games like Killzone 4, Killzone 5, Resistance, whatever, Uncharted, whatever, and yet nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about new games anymore on the PS3. But how about Nintendo? It's like exactly, you guys are hypocrites for saying that you don't want to see a new Mario, you don't want to see a new Zelda. That's pretty much what it sounds like. So if you're thinking about it, you're biased to Nintendo, you're biased to Mario, you're biased to Zelda, but you're unbiased to Sony because they make these games that are not to you, they're not interesting. Another thing, have you ever played these new PS3 games? Have you ever touched these new PS3 games? I know you guys don't own it, but do you guys ever played it? Because if you did play it, you have the right to criticize. You have not played it, shut the fuck up and play your Nintendo Wii. It's just that easy. Okay? Let me tell you something right now. I have a PS3. I have an Xbox 360. I have a Nintendo Wii. I own all three. I have the best of all three worlds. I played all three systems. I played all the games. I have the right to criticize. You guys only talking about the Nintendo Wii, which is a great console, which is a good console. Don't get me wrong, it is, but it's lackluster in some features. All right. No abilities to send messages to your friends. No HD. All right. I don't care. I like. We're in the era of high definition. Nintendo should have high definition support. Okay. The online is there, but at times it's shitty. All right. I have the right to say that. Okay. And don't say here all because I have a shitty broadband that my shit is slow. No, my shit is fast. I have Comcast. All right. I have 20. My shit runs 25 megs of speed, so it's pretty fast. Okay. You guys defend the living shit out of Nintendo. I really do not understand this. You guys are so-called gamers. You shouldn't be talking shit about Sony at all. If you guys don't have Sony products, Sony PlayStation 3 with you, then don't talk about it. Stop talking about Sony. It's getting old. It's getting lame. Keep talking about your Nintendo. That's what's your main concern, right? Nintendo. Right? Keep talking about it. You don't have the right. Well, yeah, you do have the right to say whatever you want, but you don't have the right to criticize about Sony because you never owned a Sony PlayStation 3. You never touched a PS3 probably ever in your life. I guess you did. I don't know. I don't know if you did or not. But who gives a fuck? All right? I don't understand. And saying that they don't have games. They only care about the Blu-ray and all that shit. No, that's not true. What is PlayStation 4? What is their main selling point of that system? Games. That's their main selling point. So it's Xbox 360. Their main selling point for the product is games. Nintendo Wii as well. Now if it's a Blu-ray player, what is it made for? Movies. Come on. I really don't understand. How hard what more can I say about this? I don't understand. And by the way, I barely do videos about somebody, but I just want to get this out of the way because these guys don't know what the hell they're talking about. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. They're missing out of a great experience and on the PlayStation 3. You know how many great games that system has? Come on. Metal Gear Solid 4. As well. Now, you guys are criticizing about the PS3. You guys are criticizing about Metal Gear Solid 4. It is on the PS3. It's a great game. And I don't understand why you're criticizing about a great console. And you guys talk about sales. Sales are important. They're not important. Sales are not important. Let the people from Sony, people from Microsoft, people from Nintendo worry about sales. We as consumers worry about our preference of gaming. If we like the game, if we don't like the game. That's what we should worry about. Not sales. Sales is not our concern. Sales is Sony, Nintendo, and Microsoft's concern. That's the revenue. They concern. That's their problems. Our problem is if the game is good or not. Straight up. So there you go. I don't know. I really wasted a little bit of time, but nintondo316. I don't know why the hell you name yourself that. Wow. Whatever. Please stop talking shit about Sony. Please stop talking shit about Microsoft. You know, you sound like a retard, straight up. All right. You as well, wiilover07. I'm not gonna talk shit about these two guys, but they sound like retards, right? And if I'm talking about shit, whatever. Just video response to me. I don't really give a damn. All right. So enough already. You don't have the right to talk about a console that you never owned or you ever had. Maybe you had the 360 and maybe you didn't like it. You have the right to criticize about that. But if you own the PS3, tell me why. Tell me why. First off, tell me if you ever owned a PS3 and really why you don't like the PS3. It's because of the system. Because you say to yourself, the system is not that. Maybe you're saying that the system is not that good because it's only good for Blu-ray. Come on. PS3 does everything than just Blu-ray. All right? It does gaming. It goes on the internet. When you have your PlayStation Eye, you can record videos. Can the Wii do that? No. So it's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, nintondo316 and wiilover07. You guys need to stop doing shit like that and do your Nintendo videos, because that's what you need to do. Stop talking shit about Sony. Stop talking about shit about Xbox. Prove to us that one day you have a PS3 and a 360, even though you don't have to buy one. I'm not saying don't buy, go buy one. I'm saying prove it to us if you own a PS3 or a 360, and then I can see that he can criticize all he wants about the PS3. But that's pretty much it. All right. I'll see you guys later.